good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to another session of Build, Break, and Fix brought to you by yours truly, yes, the Raw Coders. Yeah, you must be observing Tori is back. Yes, we always missed him and thought to bring him back for few weeks, and he's here. So, welcome back, Tori. Good
Thanks,
to have you.
Zane. Glad to be here. Thank you.
Fantastic. Right. So just to give a bit of a recap, so yesterday we were working on the integration of uh, AWS WebSocket in our SAM application. Because we are doing this the first time, especially me, Tourist still has a good knowledge because he has worked previously with the sockets, as in the WebSocket, but because it's a brand new knowledge for me, so we're just taking it as baby steps and learning from the online resourcing and starting building, breaking, and fixing it at the same time. So that's going pretty much very good. I'll just play the acknowledgement of the country first, if that's all right. So here goes.
I begin today by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, and pay my respects to their elders past, present, and future. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here today.
Fantastic. So now that is all done. How's your inventory?
Sorry, what was the question?
How's your day been?
Oh, good, man. Busy day. Like, I'm trying to get out a bunch of applications for jobs, and like, I was also like working with some serverless stuff today and explaining it to like another developer I was helping actually. So that was fun. I always like working with this stuff.
That's really good. As in, I always love and admire your dedication and commitment, as in your learnings, and plus you want to give back to the community. So that is phenomenal. Well done on that.
Thanks.
Right, cool. Jack Dev's in. Welcome, eh? Good to have you.
Hey, Gabe.
Uh, is asking that you're going for a job interview with us. Right, cool. So let's get the ball rolling for action. So just to give a bit of a really brief overview, so I haven't actually been working on the WebSocket API as in today, early on. So I did manage to find a really good tutorial, which I was kind of getting all the basics and everything in line. So I'll just share my screen and show you what have I actually been up to. Right, cool. So this is the VS Code, and so this, I've actually kind of gone up to a point where you know how we already created the WebSocket API, isn't it? Yesterday, I believe it was.
I wasn't on. I didn't see, but I think that's what you were doing.
Oh, yes, yes. Sorry, I was confused about the days. So, yes, so I managed to get a really good tutorial from AWS, and I was following that. So I managed to make the WebSocket as a infrastructure as code, and then um, I also got introduced on to this whole brand new concept of route selection, expression, and then also did a test route, and then the WebSocket response, and also created this function. So I'll just open up the resource that I was using. Maybe might be a bit easier to understand from there. What was it? Build actually WebSocket AWS with Sam. Okay, defining WebSocket. No, that wasn't the one. I think they were Amazon. Yeah, this was the one. I think so. No, this wasn't the one. Where was that really good tutorial? No, that wasn't the one either. Okay, let me just stop this screen share because I need to open up my history, as in browser history. So I'll get the link from there. History. How to customize? No, that's not the one. To get all the history from there. Um, use commands in your backend. Is this the one? No, this isn't the one either. Building serverless. Here we go. Found it. Cool. So I'll just share my screen now. There we go. That's my screen over there, and share screen. Perfect. So I don't know when you sent me a message, was this the blog that you were talking about? As in you were following a particular blog uh, to learn it when you did the last time? Is it? Or not?
Mm,
Or you can't
um,
remember?
I have announcing. I think I was following announcing WebSocket APIs and Amazon Gateway. I think it's different. Maybe
Okay, cool.
let me see the screen again. Yeah, different article.
Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, so basically what I've learned is that about the routing messages and how we would enable the two-way communication, and that would basically be by enabling the 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 I saw it over here. Yeah, the response which we already have. So and so basically how we would work is that the overall architecture is that we would have our client, and then it would communicate to the WebSocket API, and then that would actually send requests to the API gateway, and depending on these key value pairs, it would fire up that particular Lambda function. So in our case, we need at least two Lambda functions. So the first one would be for connecting, and the second one would be for disconnecting the um, WebSocket for a particular user. And then I was in the middle of doing this, uh, creating the functions, but I haven't really tested anything yet. And what actually, let me just keep an eye on the comments as well. Yeah,
Nothing
there
new.
we go.
Nothing new
Oh,
there.
okay, cool. Right. So I was a bit confused over here because I was following this blog and it took this ARN, the Amazon resource number, but I wasn't really sure where is it bringing this one up from. As in, it says that is the integration URL and function is subbing this one. So it's worth knowing that choosing the integration type of Amazon proxy makes your Lambda function responsible for passing the JSON. Event body is sent to the WebSocket. Right, yeah, and also you must format your response as a JSON object that has a body key. Yep, that would be obvious. Okay, so I'm just really curious, where did so this is basically my lambda root handler function.arn, my lambda do root handler function arn. Um, so basically we need to type this one. I'm thinking. Um, so let's do that. Type lambda path is gonna be long. 2015. I would copy and paste it, but it's not really allowing me to do so. So I don't have any choice but to do it this way. Functions. And obviously, if you're doing this way, there's a high chance of me making a typo, which wouldn't be a good idea.
Yeah, that happens.
Hmm.
Where's this?
I bet you should have experienced it already, is it?
All the time.
Yeah, you're not the only one, mate. Root. Wow, this is long. My root lambda. So in my case, it would be WebSocket connect connect handler function. My socket connect. No, come on, Zane. Think.
Do
Web.
they do they have a link to the repo? The source code?
That's actually a really smart one. I haven't checked it, but they must have it.
Maybe control find GitHub or
Hmm.
repo.
Every finally
Oh,
double check it
nice.
once
There you
more.
go. Oh, in your GitHub repo. Usually they have a link to the repo.
Yeah, I thought so, but apparently they don't.
Too
Actually,
bad.
let me.
Makes
Yeah.
makes copying and pasting a little easier.
Yeah, true. But anyway, this way is also good for our finger memory.
It's true.
It's the hard way, but yeah. This way also allows us to practice our patience too. That one.
What's new, GecDev? I have an interview with Shopify on January 12th at 5 a.m. That's gonna be
Oh.
fun. Other than that, I don't know. Not nothing yet. Like, um, I think a few like HR recruiters reached out to me from some companies in the US, so I'll get back to them probably like next week because I think it seems like companies are ramping up for next year. Like today, I got a bunch of messages on LinkedIn, so it seems like a great time to go and apply, and look for a position. Remote interview for a job back in the States. Yeah, it's remote for a front end position um, in the US. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's fully remote. That means that when you get the job, then you can actually start working from Bali, is it?
No, no. You have to. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to be in the U.S., but I
Oh,
don't know.
okay, right.
Shopify is pretty interesting because like they're remote first, and like they say work from anywhere, but I think there's limitations to that depending on what you know what not HQ, but like which region you're attached to.
Hmm. Ah, I see. I see.
First, I got to get the job anyways. I'm not like worried about the that part.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna score it, mate. I'm pretty sure about it.
That would be nice. I'll have plenty of backup plans in the event that that doesn't happen. I d-
Okay.
the funny one today was there was a company, I forget the name. They reached out to me.
Okay.
They're actually a mattress company in the U.S. from San Francisco. I can't remember the name, but
Okay.
like they're looking for a front end like e-commerce dev,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, like whatever, like
Yeah.
it sounds pretty interesting.
Hmm.
And then like the perk is like one of the perks is you get any mattress of your choice.
Hmm. Uh,
Like you get they give you a brand new, like they're like, we'll give you a brand new MacBook and any mattress of your choice. And I'm like, that's actually a pretty sweet deal. I do like I do appreciate a really comfortable mattress.
oh, okay. Yeah, but did they have a flying one?
Uh,
Uh,
GekDev says I'd like to sleep on a bed of money. So yeah, I could tell
Oh
them
yeah,
that. Like, can you make the mattress like stuffed
full of
with
money.
money?
Yeah, or money generating mattress. That would be funny. Yeah, man, that'd be really good though.
Well, yeah, if they let me work from here, that'd be a killer deal. Cause like maybe
Hmm.
a company like that, maybe they might let me. And actually, Pacific time in the U.S. is better than where I'm from, which is Eastern Standard. It's just like
Right.
the hours in the evening here would overlap a bit more, or in the morning.
Hmm. Ah,
Instead
right,
of
right.
me like completely starting working at night, like really late, which is I can't do. I'm so bad at it.
So, are if they allowed you to work from Bali, would you be happy to be adaptable to work according to US hours, but from Bali?
I would, as long as it's not like totally overnight stuff,
Oh
um,
yeah, right.
or
Yeah,
like
that
if
makes
it's
sense.
yeah, if I gotta stay up to like 2 a.m. or get up at like 4 a.m. and work, then it would be tough for me. But it wouldn't be like yeah, I don't know, like
Hmm.
5 a
Hmm.
starting working at 5 a.m. is fine. 4 a.m., 4:30 maybe, but
Yeah.
earlier than that is
Yeah.
it's just gonna
It's
be a
insane.
bad life. Yeah.
True, true. Now, I completely agree though, because when I had my family emergency, I went there, but I was still working. So according to Australian hours, I had to work from half two in the morning until half 11. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's tough. That's tough. Some people love it, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm not an overnight person.
All right. I see. Yeah, that makes sense though. Oh,
Maybe
okay.
if I
Mhm.
was if I was like if I was like 12 or 14 years old again, I could do it. But
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
I'm 36 now. Like I go to bed early, wake up early. I'm old.
All right. Right. Yeah. That makes sense though, to be honest. Ah, come on, I forgot the account ID again. Really?
You should use
Um,
you should try using a password manager.
yes, I already have it, but I'm kind of lazy as in
Oh,
to
lazy.
input all the
Gotcha.
details in there.
Yeah.
Right. How about if we just use a root user
I'm
and doing that way?
I'm the opposite. Now I've been using password manager for many years that if I don't have a password manager or access to my password manager, I'm
Mm-hmm.
totally screwed. I'm totally screwed.
Ah, right. I see.
Like all
Yeah.
the passwords are insane too. They're like so random with like
I see. Yeah, those random generated passwords, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just trying to, as in, open up my Slack because the password of the root account isn't there, which is why I've actually stopped sharing my screen as well. But it won't be long. Oh yeah, I got my equipment, as in the laptop, a screen, and then mouse and a keyboard from my new job. So that was nice. A
oh
brand
that's
new ones. Mm-hmm.
nice. I can't wait to get some new gear too.
Yeah, it's exciting.
What laptop did they give you?
To be honest, I haven't even opened it.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's a bit of a weird thing. I should be really excited and I should get my setup going in there, but I've had important things to deal with. So, but I'll let you know though once I open it. All right. Where's my? But I can tell for some reason that Microsoft is really trying to copy Apple, isn't it?
I don't know. I guess people were saying that with Windows 11, but I don't. I have Windows.
Ah,
I
right.
use Microsoft. Go ahead, like rip on me. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I have Windows 10, and I like Windows 10 a lot. But yeah, I don't know. People were saying Windows 11 is like the UI UX is like more of a knockoff of Apple.
Ah, yeah, yeah. I won't blame them because as soon as I got my equipment, that's actually the first thing that came into my mind, as in the keyboard and the mouse is definitely um, the nearest copy to Apple's.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah.
Uh, thanks GecDev for backing me up. Like whenever I say I'm using like a Windows computer, people just take a crap on me. Like come on, like there's a whole company called Microsoft that's a huge tech company. Okay,
Yeah, true, true.
can't be that bad. Although like yeah, older versions of Windows like I almost hopped the fence, man. Like some of them were like back in the day were just so bad.
Yeah, yeah, that basically right. Because I think Microsoft, basically Apple kind of takes over Microsoft, according to my opinion, but it's not really as in compatible, as in user friendly with terms of compatibility. If if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think so.
So if you can't use AirDrop, as in if you have an iPhone, you can't use AirDrop on Windows, but you can use it on Mac. So they've been really clever in terms of, as in making you dependent on
Oh,
the Apple product. Is
yeah,
that friendly? Yeah.
yeah, the proprietary stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the things I don't like about Apple. Like back in the day when I grew up, like Sony stuff was all the rage, and like Sony had everything was like proprietary for Sony, and it was really like expensive. And
Mm. Hmm.
I mean, they just didn't keep up. Is what partially what did them in. But I mean, I don't think Apple's going anywhere anytime soon. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I hate it when I'm locked into something.
Ah, right, right. I see.
Come on, man, we're devs. Like, I like open source stuff. Okay, I like open.
Didn't say anything. I never said a word.
Not that Windows is open source at all, but like the cool thing about Windows 11 though I heard, and I haven't gotten to use it or haven't heard anything about it, is like I think you can use you can like launch Android apps on there from Google.
Oh,
So like
okay. Right.
yeah, and there's an even I don't know what it's called, but GecDev said like there's WSL on Windows, which allows you to run Linux subkernel on
Hmm.
your
Hmm.
on your Windows PC, and it's pretty good now. And then I think on Windows 11 there's even like a better version, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah, and that would make sense completely though, because me being a .NET dev, primarily I work on Windows, as in only when I have to do some of the side project, as in my personal ones, then I use Mac, and it's kind of really to properly shift my mindset from Mac to Windows and then Windows to Mac as in every day.
Oh, that's I mean that's good though that you can. There are definitely times I wish I'm using a Mac for certain things because it would
Hmm.
just be easier.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
for sure.
like sometimes Docker is like super big pain in the butt on my Windows PC just because of Windows. And like I have a little bit of an
Mm-hmm.
older laptop, maybe it works better, but certain things.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
I think the biggest thing is it's just your shell for me. Like you just have a Linux like shell on Mac. Like it's close. I forget what it Mac is like very close to Linux. I forget what it's called.
So Mac actually is built on Linux as a base. I think so.
Is it? I think there it's built on top of. I could be wrong. I'm not remembering. Unix is Linux built off of
Yeah,
Unix,
yeah. Hmm.
and then Mac is built off of Unix, but maybe it's also built off of Linux. But I thought Mac was built off Unix. Maybe
Right, right, right.
GecDev uses, I don't know, but
Yeah,
that's
but
that's why they're like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they are Linux, or maybe Mac is Linux
No,
based.
I'm pretty sure it's one of the two, but I could be wrong as well. Uh, I'm pretty sure Gagda wouldn't be able to uh correct me on that as well if I'm wrong.
If I don't know something, I'm just gonna ask Gekta.
Yeah, yeah. He's basically the best person to go to the really knowledgeable. And kind of I really like how he becomes sarcastic when he comments on something I say, and I'm like, okay, here's the gap there, the actual Jack Dev coming along now.
Yeah,
uh,
he's being way too nice tonight. Something's up.
true, true. Normally when I make a comment, he would shred me into pieces, and I'm like, okay, I would just keep on coding.
Oh man, it's good, man. It's good to have somebody like
Yeah,
pushing you. You know.
exactly, exactly. Complete rollback complete. So I need to what I need to press and thing to create. Um, it's in rollback complete. Oh, so it's in rollback complete. Yeah, I think like Dev also reminds me a lot about Paul. Um, as in Paul, you know Paul, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Hmm. Yeah, as in these are the two guys that can actually really push me in the way I love being pushed.
Yeah, yeah. Paul's like crazy,
Hmm.
crazy knowledgeable too.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Where am I going wrong here? I'm doing everything it's asking me to. So I'm looking for a resource needed for
Gotcha, Gekta.
deployment. It's homebrew. What? Create connection. Could not connect to the endpoint. What? No, don't tell me that. I can't connect to AWS. Is it down? Oh, here we go. Cool. Yay, no. Change your creating successfully. Okay. So nothing has been replaced, so I can do deploy the chain set. And let's see where did I mess up this time. Yeah, I did mess up actually. One validation value AWS lambda full access at policy failed to satisfy constraint. Member must have length greater than or equal to. Member full access. Where am I messing up? AWS Lambda full access. There we go.
Mm,
Uh, Policies. No. So saying that valid that one policy error failed to satisfy constraint. Member must have length greater than or equal to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It does have it. So what is it complaining for? Have I got any other ones? No, haven't.
Uh, that's for the WebSocket
Yeah,
Lambda.
yeah. Resource creation, WebSocket handler function role, scramble table, resource creation cancelled. Hello world. What did I do for hello world there? So, okay, so here, okay, Amazon DynamoDB full access, Lambda full access. Let me
Lambda.
check how is this done in
Yeah, I'm checking out the
on.
resource policies for those.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like I said, I'm not much help with these because I'm bad at the templates.
We all learn, mate. There's no being good at
I'm
everything.
I'm not bad at looking stuff up on Google and in the documentation.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
um, there's AWS Lambda full access.
Wrong. Um,
Um,
AWS Lambda full access. And is this spelled in exactly this way?
yes,
AWS Lambda. So why is it saying that
that's a
it must?
managed policy. Um,
So,
it 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 does say that it has been depreciated on March 1st, 2021.
oh, right.
Maybe there's a new one where it's AWS Lambda underscore full access.
So in this way?
Yeah, or I could be wrong, but
Right.
you can run the SAM validate, that YAML, and that will tell you if it's wrong, I think.
Yeah, why didn't I do that before? Sound template. Users Sam validate help go unexpected what? Okay, so if I do Sam validate help, what are the things that it takes? T template path, template file.
You just need the T flag then.
Yes. YAML. Cool, so let's try that. Sam validate template, no, minus T template YAML. Loading policy from ARM. Okay, finish. Region was not found. Please configure. Ah, okay, that's my bad. I forgot to tell it the region. Yeah, it says it's a valid
Try
one.
it. Try it with the try it with the underscore. After lambda.
Yeah, there we go. And see.
I'll keep looking
Yeah,
at the
cool.
docs.
Yeah, if you can, that'd be fantastic.
What are you doing for New Year's?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Just basically stay on my balcony and watch the fireworks.
Oh, you can see fireworks from your balcony. That's nice.
I'm hoping I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure they're gonna be in this direction, but I'm just hoping. If not, then just basically, um, yeah, watch something online. Yeah, cause I don't really want to go out and risk it, if you know what I mean. Why?
Risk what?
Um,
Oh, like the
yeah,
the situation in Aussie.
yeah, cause they've actually the cases have been really bumped up, as in
It's
from
all,
2 grand to 5 grand.
you're talking to the guy in the U.S. Like I'm from the U.S., man. You guys got nothing. We
Okay,
did.
I'll
We did.
shut up.
We did. We did. We almost did 500,000 yesterday.
Damn,
Yeah,
damn.
it's gone. It's at an all-time high. I think it's at an all-time high for you guys as well, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. No, no signs of slowing either. Like the if you look at the graph, it's still like straight up, like straight
Yeah,
up,
yeah. True.
crazy.
It is. It is. This is really interesting. So apparently that both those policies are working, as in underscore one and without that.
Let's see.
All right, I'm
Maybe
gonna
maybe if
deploy
you
it.
run the deploy, yeah.
Yeah, and then
I
see where it takes us.
I shared in the chat where I got that link, or I mean where I got that from.
Okay, cool.
That's
Yeah,
useful,
that'd be really helpful. Thanks for that.
of course.
I'm really hungry now. After this, I'm gonna straight away go into the kitchen and become a pig.
Me too, man. I'm gonna eat dinner after this. Oh
Okay.
well,
Um, why is it not liking me?
what
Come
happened?
on. It's saying that correct. So deploying.
Different
So
error.
so it must be this underscore that it doesn't want to work. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Let's do it again. Yeah, this would deploy now, but it will fail on the deployment. Hopefully not, but yeah, that's what I've got a feeling about.
All right. Let me try to find something here.
Okay, cool. So now what we can do is do this. I'm gonna copy and paste this error into Google because Google has all the answers. Sometimes I really wonder if I should call myself a Google dev.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's part of the job.
Yeah, true.
Like
Okay.
my I know a guy who works at T-Mobile, and
Hmm.
in the interview process at T-Mobile, T-Mobile, if you're not familiar, is a telecom company in the U.S. It's really
Okay.
big, and
Right.
like in the interview process, like for engineers, like part of it is like they want to see how you Google stuff
Ah,
if you're not certain of the answer. Like they even write that down. We want to see
wow.
what resources you use in Google.
Ah, interesting. I didn't know that is actually a requirement of a skill as well, which I'm actually gonna start to focus on the different skill, as in effective searching on Google now. since I know this.
Yeah, there's a good channel called Fireship.io on YouTube, and he has a pretty like short. He does a lot of short videos, and one of them is about how to master like Google searches.
Uh-huh.
It's worth a watch.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have a look at that. Lambda full access app policy ARN. Policy ARN 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Is it this one? Lambda value add policy ARN failed to satisfy constraint. Member must have length greater than or equal to 20. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19. Ah, right. So this has to be at least 20 apparently. That's since when did that requirement come in? Lambda full access policy.
Well, well, that underscore is it does exist because I'm looking at SAM templates from the docs.
Okay,
So I
right.
think the other one is depreciated, but I guess that's not the problem entirely then.
Okay, let me try and save it, build it, and then deploy again and see. If that isn't the problem, then it should basically not show that error anymore, but show other errors still. So let's see if that happens.
I sent it in the chat exactly. I'm just copying it. I don't know if there happens to be a tiny typo we don't see.
Lambda
Looks the
AWS
same to
Lambda.
me.
Yeah, I'll just do this and it should, yeah,
Same. Okay.
same.
Something else then.
Okay, deploy this and see what does this have in store for us. File over. Okay, yeah, it doesn't do it with the underscore because it's saying actually I'm gonna delete the stack and create it again. Delete in progress. Come on, delete. Cool. And now do it. Actually, I've already built it, so I don't need to do that again. Just need to deploy it. What do you reckon, Tori? Will it work this time?
Um.
Have a guess.
Sure. I don't know.
Quick, quick, quick.
Sure. Sure. Yes, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work, man. I have faith.
Hopefully, yeah. It's looking promising. As in, it's taking longer now. Come on, come on. Surprise us. Uh-huh. Create complete. Apparently, it did work.
So that old policy is depreciated, I guess,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, apparently. Because
Well, it's not only depreciated; it's gone. Like you
it's
can't
gone.
you, you can't use it.
Yeah, yeah, true. And if you try to, you'll get cloud formation shouting at you.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign. So let
Too
me
bad
just
that
go.
too bad the error isn't more helpful though. Like
Yeah, yeah, true.
it would be cool if they just told you it's depreciated, but you
Hmm.
know,
Hmm.
I guess I'm asking a lot.
Well, you're being fair. Right. So these are all the resources. Cool. So now what do we need to do? As in, how do we need to test it? That's what I want to know now. Okay, that one, not that one. I lost the link, did I? History.
So
The,
what
book.
is
The,
so what
no,
did you
no,
deploy here?
this.
Was this all the WebSocket like with API gateway?
Yeah, so basically what I did was I deployed a WebSocket, the routes which are connect and disconnect, and then I also deployed
Cool,
the associated Lambda functions that
cool.
would do the work of connecting and disconnecting. Yeah, I didn't do anything big. All I did was copy and paste, but manually, as in try to understand it from the blog and doing that way. So,
You can I sent you a link to something called PySocket, which is just like a browser thing. You can try the WebSocket in the browser with that.
okay. Let me just go in that one. Open in a new tab. Okay, don't need this. Don't
I
need
learned that
this.
from one of the videos I watched. There's also a nice like command line WebSocket thing too you can use.
Right. I see. I will definitely have a look at that. So where's our WebSocket URL? We didn't get any.
Can give you one.
What? You're supposed to give me a URL for WebSocket.
Well, it will be in the API gateway.
Connect. So this is our rookie, and this is our okay, right? But where's okay? These I need to create the stages. Okay, cool. Right. Deploy. Then nothing. Stage name prod deployment. That's all. Create a state where your API will be deployed. For example, test where will be deploying that test name beta. So how do we deploy this? As in create the stage. Yeah, I want to create it first. It's not giving us any option. Um. So hang on a minute. I need to check. I need to give it the um
So,
stage name. Uh-huh.
yeah. It,
Stage name, binary matrix type. So if you, what were you about to say, Tori?
oh, I was gonna say yeah. It looks like I was gonna ask you in the template. It's missing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Here we go. So property and my stage would be, is it that one? Stage, stage name. Stage name is prod. Cool, let's try. So if that's the stage name, what's this then? Scrum load WebSocket. Anyway, let's try it and see if this gives us what we want to see. Oh, wow.
You have the API gateway, P.2, web protocol type WebSocket, request route selection expression, uh, test route, properties, route key, authorization.
By the way, this was okay, never mind. I'll send you the link as an after the stream from where I actually got the code and where it does all the explanation as well.
Cool.
Oh what? Okay. I'm I'm pretty sure I'm messed up here. The following resources failed to update. Okay, I probably need to unsupported properties in station. So this doesn't apply to WebSocket apparently. And that's interesting. So what applies to WebSocket? How to create a stage in WebSocket API.
Disconnect.
No, in template.yaml in SAM template. Okay, defining, yeah, that would be it. No, I don't want it from the console. I need it from, here we go, the template.yaml. So we have auth, lambda function, website
I think I
name,
think I maybe.
my website. Uh-huh.
Well, I'm reading like a different tutorial from AWS. Like it's probably like very similar to yours.
Okay.
But do you have a deployment in the template where it's like an API gateway deployment?
No, I don't have any of that.
Okay.
Maybe that's what I'm missing then. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that must be it.
and it says it depends. Oh yeah. Wait, but is this your code?
No, no,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
not
See,
my
it
code.
depends on the test route with the properties of. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right
yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm missing that part. That was a good pick, mate.
I think underneath too, you need that stage as well.
Yeah.
You need.
So I would probably do that one around here where this one ends and do a deployment test and integration. Actually, not here. I'll follow his convention. Do that, do that. Okay, and then deployment would be over here, I guess. Yeah, on the second line. So deployment. Right. Oh, this is gonna be long, right?
Yeah. Do you have that VS Code extension on? Does it like the
I have.
snippets?
Yeah, I've got that, but it's not coming up
Oh, it's not
for
helping.
this one apparently.
Too bad.
Here we go.
Oh,
So
nice.
what do I need? Deployment. Ah, I need you back. Deployment. Deployment, and then it depends on what? Deployment depends on test route. Okay, and what else do I need? I forgot this one. Test RAM and properties would be. Oops, I haven't done this right. See, this is what I don't
Space
like
sensitive. Yeah.
YAML. It's really fussy when it comes to spacing and tabbing. Properties. Oh my, loving it. Ref. You know, by any chance, does ref mean reference to that one?
You're asking the wrong person, but I believe that is what it is. I forget though, but I think it is a reference.
Okay, because I was just talking from my instincts, so might be wrong again.
Let's see. CloudFormation ref.
REST API. Wait, hang on. That's not a REST API. So why is it coming up as REST API? No, I don't need you. Just need API ID. Okay, the staging part. Alright. I'm getting really hungry now, so we'll take a leave at this, and I'll probably work on it in my free time a bit.
Oh,
Since
so close, man. I
yeah,
was like, I want to see it work. Okay, sounds good.
yeah. Alright. Oops. Remove that. Don't need that one. Alright, I'll come back to this screen and stop sharing. Cool, man. That was fun, as
Yo,
always.
yeah, yeah. When WebSockets work, it's like it's I don't know. To me, it's so cool when you can have multiple people like just doing something in real time on an app. I always
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
it's just some kind of like cool magic going on there. Like the interactivity, I guess. It's just like really exciting.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, but as in a bit more of an exciting part is yet to come, where we um take this app live, as in not for the external users, but just for testing this functionality, and then you can be able to create notes and everything. So we can test, we will be testing this functionality by kind of releasing the app for beta testing, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So what's your do you have a plan to like what you're going to do with the WebSockets? Like what's going to trigger like events, do you know? Cuz there's like a lot of different ways you could do it. Like I sometimes there's applications where you can see everybody's cursor for instance, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and that so we wouldn't be able to see everyone's cursor, but just what's happening on the board. And how I guess it would probably happen is that one person creates the board, and then he sends out the URL, and then all the others, as soon as they access that page, they will have an ability to create, say, a temp username, and with that username will be attached the connection ID as well.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm thinking initially that it would work, but I'm I haven't really given much thought, but I would love to hear as in your thoughts as well. How would you think that it should be working?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it the other day cuz I was like there's so many different ways you could work with the WebSockets to keep things like live, um,
Hmm?
like real time. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think you need to go as far as like if someone's dragging a note, then somebody else needs to see it, right?
Yeah,
that's like
yeah, yeah,
that's a
yeah,
bit much. Like it's not
yeah.
like a multiplayer game where like you need to see what the other person is doing like every
Hmm.
10
No.
milliseconds. But
No. Yeah.
like I was, yeah, probably what you would do is like every time somebody saves a note or moves a note, like in the how it's organized on the board, then that's probably when you'd like, you know, fire off an event.
Mhm. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah. So basically, whenever some movement of that sort happens, we fire up the event so everyone can, who is actually connected can see it.
Yeah, the only weird part might be is like say if two people are just connected to the board and then somebody moves one card
Hmm.
uh in order of like moves it from the bottom of the board to the top of the board,
Hmm.
like you might want to have like an animation, like a small one
Hmm.
when it moves, because
Yeah.
otherwise like it would be like instant. It'll look like like
You
if you're the
will
if
love.
you're the user, you're like, what just happened?
Oh, yeah, true, true. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. For the, as in, for from the user's perspective to actually make all the changes visible in a way that it stands out, but it's not really too much for the user to see on the screen as well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
cool, man. I'll let you go eat.
Perfect, man. Yeah, I'm really hungry, and I'm sure you are too.
I am.
So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. Really means a lot, and always enjoy learnings on the stream. Yeah, continue. We won't be streaming tomorrow because it's New Year's Eve, and we will come back on Sunday now, and I can't wait to forge forward for this functionality. We are that close, that close. All right, guys. Have a good evening, afternoon, and night wherever you are in the internationally, and a very happy new year from the raw coders in advance. Hope you guys have all the celebrations lined up, and we'll see you back in 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
That's the one, baby. All right, so we will see you on Sundays, same time, same place, and
Same task.
that's the one. All
All
right,
right.
guys, have a good night. Cheers.
Have a good
See you
night.
later.
Thank you.